Hey, it's Bob Zimmerman from BKZ Consulting Partners, giving you another video that focuses on countertop terminals for your POS. So countertop terminals do exactly what they sound like. They sit on top of your counter and they're used to accept credit cards at the point of sale. So they may look like this, a Verifone model made in the USA. They may look like this one, Ingenico model, made in France. They have they both operate exactly the same. They create an opportunity to take a card, whether it's swiped or chipped. The chip cards are the ones you insert. They all have little slots in the front here to be able to create a space where you can insert that card for the chipped cards. And on the side, there's the side swiper to be able to use the old magnetic stripe. More and more we see that magnetic stripe going away and the EMV cards, the chipped cards being used across the board. The EMV cards take a little bit longer to process at the point of sale, but it's what it's done is it's created, the EMV world has created an opportunity for us to fall in line with many of the other countries around the world that are using them today. So it's a standardization process more than anything else. If you have a countertop terminal today and you're using it and it's connected to a phone line, you should consider removing the phone line, saving the $22 or so a month on the dedicated phone line, and plugging an Ethernet cable into it, which is connected to the internet. It does two things for you. It saves you the monthly charges on your phone, and it also allows you to be able to process much faster on the internet. Two things which are probably important to you as a business owner. The last thing I'll tell you about these terminals is, what do they cost? Let's talk about the pricing and what you should expect to pay. These terminals will run between $150 and $250 at the max. If someone you're talking to wants to come in and charge you more for the terminal, you should ask them a bunch of questions about why. Because the cost of these terminals, like all hardware in the world, they're commodity based. You shouldn't be paying more than $250, and if you are, there should be some really good reasons. And I can't really think of many that are good to pay more than $250. The other thing you may be presented with is a lease option. You may lease the terminal for $35, $39, $49 a month, and those leases will typically run 4 to 5 years. If you do some simple math, you'll realize the fact that the cost of leasing a terminal is not the way you want to go when it comes to making smart choices financially around how you put a countertop terminal in your business. So those are some of the overviews, some of the information relative to countertop terminals. If you have any questions, feel free to hit us up below. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back next week to tell you a bit more about other parts of the credit card processing world. Take care.